What in God's name? Dude, this looks like a freaking One Piece card. Like, what the hell is this? I mean, I don't know what the card effect is, but it's like ludicrous. Like, look at this. It actually just looks like a One Piece card. Level 10 Wind Warrior, 25-20. If you control no monsters, tribute summon this face up by tributing monsters from your hand and or your opponent's field. Okay, so this is just Lava Golem, basically, right? You can only use first, second effect once per turn. Control no monsters. You can tribute this face up. Tribute this face up by tributing monsters from your hand and or your opponent's field. Now, there's a couple of layers to this as well, by the way, because you don't actually have to tribute everything your opponent does. Like, if your opponent's playing some weird deck that only has one giant big guy they pass on, like maybe Lunalight, they only end on one Liger Dancer because you hand trap them like a couple times or something. You can tribute like their Liger Dancer plus like something from your hand. And then obviously you get it, right? So it isn't going to your opponent's field, like it's your monster. So what does it do? When your opponent activates a card effect in the hand, grave, or banishment, and this was normaled, so basically if your opponent breathes, well, I mean, you know, it doesn't count the field, which is kind of big. Quick effect negate, and if you do destroy that card, you know, you tribute summon this over a big guy, two of their guys potentially, tribute summon this, and then boom. Any hand trap they drop on you or something, you can just negate. Quick effect from the graveyard or something, disruption like that, negate. During the battle phase, quick effect, reveal your entire hand and change all opponent's monsters to defense position. Oh, wow. I assume this doesn't work if you don't have a hand, right? But regardless, that's still pretty crazy. It's a wacky card. The world's greatest gallant thief. I wonder if there's like a deck or archetype that has like really specific like powerful synergy with this, because it feels like any deck that kind of doesn't need a normal summon is like super good with this card, right? Like if you're playing an archetype that just doesn't really need a normal summon, you just have like a lava golem that also is called by the grave, right? Like that's actually kind of crazy. Rady Typhoon, lava golem on cracked. Even as an Omni and battle position change, really good counter for staple, especially for decks that don't that not even needing a normal summon. Not only does it tribute off two monsters from your opponent's field, it can also negate any effect they might trigger in the grave after, or stop hand traps while you try to combo. Tribute removal and negate is insane. Going second staple is crazy. The past few weeks feels so nice. Which, by the way, it's great to see because we haven't really gotten a bunch of like super impactful go second cards in Yu-Gi-Oh over the last few years, at least not in the context of like the percentage ratio of how many go first cards and combos and stuff we've had. So it's nice to see like real concerted efforts with making like good go second cards. This is incredible. Yeah. Does this have any like extra interactions with like Stormforth? Not really, right? Because it's just the effect is just tribute your opponent's card. So yeah, I guess that's cool. Lately, it's been a lot like Pot of Sloth, the new Mare Force, and new Trunade. Yeah, they're definitely been doing a lot of cool stuff like that. It's good with Quick Summon. Quick Summon. That sounds like some weird pack filler. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal or set a monster. When you do this, if your opponent controls a monster, you can normal summon a level 5 or higher without tributing. If you do it without tributing, what does that mean? Can I still tribute their guys, but not you? No, but no. I don't see what the synergy is, other than it just lets you quick play normal summon. Yeah, I don't know. This is just not necessary. When more Riftbound? Hi, Liam. Not for a while. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Tribute like 2 Fua going first for a wacky K9 Ripper going first. Tribute 2 Fua going first for a wacky K9 Ripper going first. Ooh, what about main decking this? You could main deck this, you know, tribute cards that you don't need going first. And then you just have like a called by on legs. I think if there's a deck that like really just does not need a normal summon, you could maybe main deck this. And the best candidate for that probably would be like something maybe like Mitsu, Radiant Typhoon. Right? Orcust. You know what? Like, actual grave effects could be, like, just crazy. Yeah. Something like Orcust, literally just Going first, you just summon this by tributing like Harp and Stick in your hand. And then you just summon this, and then there you go. Pass. Sorry, not pass. Combo off, right? Your opponent has a hand trap, you just have like Ripper. You know? It's pretty wacky. It's actually pretty wacky. Ormcust, exactly. The fact this wind is nice for our Radiant Typhoon and Sheena synergy. Yeah. No, this card is crazy. This card is really good. I think this is going to be a staple in the right deck. And potentially even a staple in many extra decks, irrespective of the archetype. You can reveal your entire hand, change almost. I guess we didn't even talk about the other effect, but like it is also just good, right? Like just a quick effect, Book of Moon, non-targeting. You don't have to reveal like anything specific. Just like at least as long as there's one card in your hand, you could just Book of Moon everything, and then like, you know. Okay, not book, I guess, but you know, changing the battle position is pretty huge. You know, like lots of monsters and you have like tiny defense, but like huge attack or whatever, so he can just like punch over everything. Imagine it was imagine this card had the clause like you could attack all monsters your opponent controls once each or something like that. This guy would just solo everything. That's really funny. Yep, this card is wacky.